All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our 12 o'clock session of the University Transfer Fair. We are welcoming Sherry Franks from Elizabeth City State University. This is one of our North Carolina Promise schools. Thank you so much for attending today. If you have any questions for Sherry, please feel free to drop them in the Q&A box at the top of your Microsoft Teams screen. And we will read them out to Sherry, and then of course we'll give her some time to answer. We will also be sure to get you Sherry's contact information before she leaves today, and then please stick around until the end of the event, and we will offer a student survey just to get your feedback on the event today, and you'll be entered to win a $50 Visa gift card. So definitely stick around, and I will let Sherry take it away. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Well, welcome. My name is Sherry Franks, and I'm the Assistant Director of Transfer Admissions at Elizabeth City State University. Elizabeth City State University is nestled in the northeast section of North Carolina with about 19,000 people. We were named one of the best places to live on the East Coast by Money Magazine. We're located about 35 miles from the Outer Banks and 61 miles from Virginia Beach. This pic is a picture of our waterfront that's located about 3 miles from the university. This is a beautiful pic of our main campus. It's taken by one of our own drones. It shows our dining hall, a few of our dorms, our main gym, and our where that houses our basketball games. And it also lists our Ridley Student Center, which is the hangout for most of our students on campus. ECSU has over 30 degree programs. We offer 2 completely online degree programs in Homeland Security and Interdisciplinary Studies. We also offer 2 online degree completion programs in Business Administration and Criminal Justice. One of our growing programs is Aviation Science. We are the only university in North Carolina that offers a full undergraduate degree in Aviation Science, meaning you can graduate in 4 years, fly the blue skies as a pilot, work in aviation management, air traffic control, or work with unmanned aircrafts and drones. Here at ECSU, we love to keep our students engaged in programs and services like PACE, which provides education and cultural activities, Champion Scholars, which is a male-only mentoring group. We have a full-service health center, accessibility services to assist and support students who need accommodations, and counseling and testing to attend to students' mental and physical well-being. Also continue to support our students with academic advising, where students are required to meet with their advisors each semester to go over their plan of study and academic requirements to make sure they're on task for graduating. We offer free tutoring, one-to-one or group support, writing lab support, and supplemental tutoring. We also have a career development center that offers internships and career fairs. To assist with keeping our students active on campus, we have over 70 registered organizations, 12 active fraternities and sororities, and over 300 sponsored events and activities. So you always have something to get into on campus. ECSU offers an honors program which is designed to challenge students with high academic standards. Transfer students who are enrolled in an honors program prior to matriculation at ECSU will be invited to join our honors program. However, these students must present proper credentials and a letter of recommendation from the director of the honors program in which they participated. The mission of our housing and residence life is to provide students with a comfortable and secure community living. We offer housing for our freshmen and transfers, and all students can bring their vehicles to campus the first year, even our first-time freshmen. ECSU belongs to the CIAA Conference. We're Division II. Our teams consist of basketball, football, golf, cross country, bowling, cheerleading, softball, tennis, and volleyball. And any given day and at all the games, you can see our mascot, Vic the Viking. He's always ready to take pictures and dance. ECSU is one of 4 NC Promise schools in the UNC systems that offer tuition at a rate of $500 in-state tuition, $1,000 annually, and $2,500 out-of-state tuition, $5,000 annually. With the cost of tuition, there are other fees associated like housing, meal plans, book rental, etc. We encourage every student to apply for the FAFSA. Some of our scholarships and grants require a completed FAFSA, so even if you don't think you qualify, please still fill out the FAFSA. Any student that has attended a college or university anytime after high school is considered a transfer student. All transfer students must complete an application and have each college or university previously attended send in your official transcripts. A transfer student will need at least 24 transferable credit hours, and we recommend a GPA of 2.3. We also have listed our application deadlines for our spring, summer, and fall term. If you have any questions or about the process, our requirements, you can always reach out to our admissions office. You can reach out to Mr. Hill, which is the new Director of Transfer Services, or myself at any time. And now I'll open it up to questions.
All right, thank you so much, Sherry, for sharing. At this time, we will open up the question and answer box, which is located at the top of the screen, and we will go ahead and have Anthony read out some of those questions for us. And Sherry, we will ask them for you, and then you can answer.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to see if anyone has published anything. No, I don't see any published questions yet, but I will ask some predetermined questions, if that's all right with you.
Of course.
All right, so what is a competitive GPA to have for admissions, and what is a minimum GPA requirement?
Our minimum GPA requirement is a 2.0. We recommend a 2.3, but our transfers normally come in with a GPA of around 3.1.
All right, great. And when is the best time to apply, would you say? Like,
for the fall, we open up our applications for the previous year in September of every year. But the best time to apply for the fall is anytime. We actually have a rolling admission, so we can actually get you anytime up until our application deadlines. Our financial aid doesn't release your financial aid packet until you've been accepted, but we do have a rolling admission, and as long as you get admitted be a month before it's time for school to start, you can apply at any time. But we just throw those deadlines out there just so you'll have all of your time to get your official transcripts in.
Okay, great, thank you. And do you recommend completing the associate's degree before transferring, or the minimum admission requirements, that's 24 to 30 credit hours?
I would say I recommend that you get your AA or AS before coming in, but we actually accept all transfer students as long as you have our minimum course requirements.
And your minimum course requirements are?
The 24 transferable credit hours and at least a 2.0 GPA, but we recommend a 2.3, but our minimum GPA requirement is a 2.0.
Okay, great. And there's, okay, so this question, if I have a transcript from a different school and had a low GPA, will you honor my new GPA from the school that I'm currently at, or just average both GPAs from 2 schools?
We actually average GPAs from both schools unless you have an associate's degree, and then we'll take the GPA of the associate's degree.
All right, great. And do you have any advice to help my application stand out? What things are most important to highlight on my application?
We're actually looking at your GPA and the classes that you've taken. I would actually make sure that we're a good fit with your major, that we offer your major, what you're trying to get into. I would also say make sure you follow up with us just to make sure that we have all of your information. Sometimes some students think that we have their information in the system and we don't have it at that time, so it prolongs their admission. But I would just say make sure you follow up with us to make sure we have all of your information in the system so we can go ahead and get a decision out for you. But once we have all of your transcripts, we'll go ahead and process it. Normally takes us 24 to 48 hours to process transcripts.
All right. Okay, so we have a new question, but she missed it when you responded. So it's the one about the deadlines, the admission deadlines for the application.
Okay. Our admission deadlines for our spring term is December the 1st. For the summer, May the 10th, and fall, June the 30th. But we do have a rolling admission. So as long as you get your information in, we're normally a month before school begins of whichever semester you're trying to come into, we can still get you in.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yes.
And let's see. Last question, could you describe student activities or student life for transfer students? Do transfers usually live on or off campus?
We actually have both, but because we're nestled in the northeast section of North Carolina where we're not around a lot of things, most of our transfers stay on campus. So we do have a lot of little organizations. We have different fraternities and sororities you can get into. We have all types of activities, and we actually even have it so that if there's an activity that you don't see on campus and you want to make up some of our programs or sponsor programs, you can go through our student affairs office to see if you can get an activity started also.
All right. Okay, well, thank you very much. Those are all the questions I had. Do we have any final questions from our attendee? All right.
And just in case, I'm always here, I'm always available. If you shoot me an email, give me a call, I'm always available with any questions that you have.
Sherry, are you able to, I'm not sure if you've located the Q&A box, but if you can drop your email or phone number and name in that box. That way our students can write that down or take a picture or something. Okay, and of course we have it as well, students. If you do want to contact Elizabeth City, you can always reach out to us and we'll get you in touch with Sherry ourselves. Now don't forget to complete the student survey that we're sending out as well. And please go ahead. We'll take just a couple more minutes to see if there's any more questions that come in for you. Some people might have joined a little bit later. All right, if there's no more questions, we will be respectful of Sherry's time and end the event. But thank you so much for joining us and taking the time today. Of course, and we will be in touch. And of course, students, if there's anything that you might have missed, we will be uploading this presentation to the Wake Tech Advising YouTube channel, so you can always go back and watch it. And of course, we'll get you in touch with Sherry if you have any questions. But at this time, I guess we will end the event, and we appreciate your time, Sherry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.